Yes, sir. We are back another week. Welcome one, welcome all to the Catalina Wine Mixer of online FGC content. You are back with week 34 of Casa, Street Fighter 5. I am KO the Poet, joined here by my good hosts.
Yo, I'm Thomas Winkley. I'm so excited to be a part of the Catalina Wine Mixer. I got my white shorts on, my fancy suit jacket. We're
Yeah,
ready to
bro,
take this boat to shore.
we're ready. We're going in. You know what I'm saying? We're here back another week here at Damn It Dom's channel. Shout outs to Damn It Dom. If you guys enjoy this content, please give a follow. But we are gonna have some great Street Fighter 5 action tonight. I'm so excited because we have literally a stacked bracket for the online East Coast area. It's about at 52 players, I believe, at this point. I'm actually give it a quick refresh. Uh, yeah, we're at 49 players. Oh, we were just at 50, but it's still a stacked bracket.
That's huge. That's huge for a Friday night. I mean, I know this is all East Coast North America, right? But it is the weekend after Thanksgiving here in the US of A. People are still like hungover from turkey. You never
Yeah,
know what you're gonna get. And looking down the list of people, KO, is insane, right? You've got Fluxwave, OG Yon, Bushmaster RD, just to name a few. This is a stacked bracket. I see Moons in there. Profit,
Profit,
Shinakuma.
Base Profit, Shin
Yeah.
Kuakuma level 2, Flux Waves, returning Casa champion, Casa regular. I see Zero Nero, also a Casa regular. Who else? Moon's in there, also a Casa weekly champion, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, we have some serious competitors, everybody. That's exactly what this is. This is serious competition that you're going to see here tonight. Some hype competition. And speaking of serious, we have two competitors that are going to step up to the plate for you guys this week. Tom, in all seriousness, we're going to have Musty Diapers versus Balrog's Panties. Tell me how you feel about this
I'm
serious match.
I am so excited for this dead serious battle of the downstairs, right? Like this is the trouser special. They are
Right.
going in from below. Musty Diapers and Balrog's Panties. Both actually really solid players as
Yeah.
well, right? Like I'm actually not super familiar with Balrog's Panties. They've just actually started popping up in East Coast tournaments. Saw them in the online local on Monday. So I started to see them popping up. So I'm not sure if this is an alt account or just someone that finally started getting that online rank grind going on. But
Word. So
the name
I'm
is
not too
godlike.
familiar. I'm not too familiar with the player, but I'm definitely familiar with Balrog's Panties. Being a boxer player myself, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we're gonna see today if he has the turnaround punches, the footsies, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
which is a stand heavy kick. You know what I'm saying.
Yep.
We're going to
Yep.
see if he has all that tonight. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of seriousness, make sure you guys hit up that Matcherino. Every week we got the Matcherino for you, uh, providing such great opportunities for all our players tonight. Make sure you guys hit up that link, exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. Yeah, Tom.
Yep. Please use Matcherino. Like as somebody who uses Matcherino for my local as well, that's a really helpful way that we can all start, paying prize pools, right? Specifically with
Yeah,
COVID and everything going on. We're not charging door fees. I'm not charging anyone $5 to enter a bracket. I know Bunch isn't. So this is how we get prize pools, right? In the words of Archer, you want prize pools. This is how you get prize pools. So make sure to hit that up. If you hate capitalism like I do, throw that code in there. Take some money out of capitalism's pocket. Do some of the sponsor
sir.
quests. Make those capitalist pigs pay your bracket fees.
And I take no exception to that. Having G on my profile picture, I take no exception to that because this is what the president strives for, for some good old change. That's why G's
Yep.
here, you know what I'm saying? But I wonder if there's any G players in the bracket now that I look back. It'd be really interesting to see. I definitely see Crouch Fierce in there, bringing out that Zeku, but he also has that Urian that is
Yep.
just a savage. Um, like we said, Shinku Akuma, bringing that spicy Goki. We see Moons there on his side of the bracket, bringing that lovely Cody. Cody, underrated character still, but we're starting to see a lot
Definitely.
more of him. We're starting to see a lot more of him.
Yeah, I'm interested to see now that Rumors has won the Australian CPT qualifier with Cody. Um, and in his own words, who is not a clever man able to do so, I'm interested to see what people's opinions of Cody start to be. I'm actually really excited to see what Rumors can do with Cody in a stacked pro bracket like CPT.
Mhm.
But definitely a solid character, right? Like, maybe not top 5, but definitely not out of the question to say that Cody is a solid, very, very, very viable character.
For sure. Speaking of, I see everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys retweet the stream. We are about to get underway with Casa Week 34. Ladies and gentlemen, a big bracket. We have 49 players today. We are going to get into it in this uber serious match. Seriousness on the line. We have Balrog's Panties versus Musty Diapers. Let's go.
Business, 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 business. We're loading in.
That's exactly what we're doing. And
Please.
looks like if we go off the profile pictures, it's going to be a Boxer versus Guile match, which is pretty interesting.
That sounds pretty straightforward to me. I don't think I've ever seen Musty Diapers play anybody but Guile.
Okay. Oh, you said you were familiar with these two, right?
I'm familiar with Musty Diapers. I am not familiar with Balrog's Panties.
Gotcha.
In both senses of it, whether it's being with Balrog or the actual player. I'm not quite familiar with either of those, but we're going to see how it goes.
All right, here we go. Starts off in the neutral. This is actually where Balrog shines the most in this space with Guile, because he has so many options. Nice dash punch there from Balrog's Panties. Nice.
Yeah, I already like the way they're using Balrog's movement, right? Like, you see Musty Diapers put out a big button, or chuck a boom just like that, and the V-skill to go through it. Balrog's Panties definitely look like they know the matchup. Oh, the shimmy!
Ooh. Yeah, you will not tech there, my friend. You cannot tech there. Yeah, you won't do it again, says Balrog's Panties. There we go. Musty Diapers trying to bring back his spacing because he is all the way in the corner. And Balrog's Panties just takes advantage. This is a very serious match.
Very serious. The most serious match that I've ever seen. All right, I like that low to stop the forward movement from Balrog's Panties, but they're not really oppressed too much. Okay, good anti-air.
Get off me. Musty Diapers. All right, plus frames there for Boxer.
Okay, and throw booms.
And that's the key to this matchup at this level is you see Boxer just keeping Guile, putting him closer and closer to the corner. But Musty Diaper is doing a great job at getting out of that corner. Now we're mid-screen once again, but the V-trigger activation from Balrog's Panties.
It just goes back in and gets the mix. Doesn't have the reaction time to challenge that little whittle. And Balrog's Panties take the first game.
That is over 10 frames. He stood still. It's basically like taking a G's command grab at that point. Balrog with the dash punch cancel into the low.
Yeah, I feel like, he was distracted by how flashy the panties were, right? There was probably some sequins, a little bit of glitter in there, caught him on surprise, the zipper came down, light reflected, no reaction.
Yeah, I'd be shocked too. I would be shocked too if I saw Balrog's Panties.
Yeah, right? That shit comes out and there's glitter in there, you're not ready. You're not ready.
Exactly. All right, let's see. Musty Diapers trying to bring back the seriousness into the match, into America, because we're doing it for him, but the turnaround punch from Balrog's Panties gonna solidify that he is just doing so much damage.
Yo, the tap, but he just barely recovers in time. Okay, here comes a bazooka, trying to get that boot in there. Yo, okay.
And this is what Musty Diapers needs to do with Guile, right? This matchup is about Guile oppressing Boxer and not letting him get his mid-range game in. Counter hits, that's gonna be a corner in there for Balrog. Balrog's Panties.
No. Doesn't get the punish though, and now the punish comes to Musty Diapers.
Ooh. Okay, what is he gonna do? Nice tech. I respect that. He saw the dash instead of checking sit attack. Nice damage. Meaty plus. -2 there.
And then the dome.
Man, we all know that Guile needs a haircut, but Balrog didn't have to do him like that. He gave him a whole...
Gave him the whole buzz. He wanted to make sure the panties fit over the top of the head. Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, this haircut costs $20. Yeah, we're in COVID season. So this haircut costs $20. Balrog's Panties. We tried for the meaty overhead. Too late now. Guile has him in the corner. This is where Guile wants to be, throwing him. Grappler style.
Okay, doesn't try to take their turn, just walks out. Is Musty Diapers activating off the boom.
And the way Musty Diapers, he needs to, or they need to keep it, man, this is not where he wants to be, let me tell you. Oh my God. The meaty stand roundhouse by Balrog's Panties, and he is going to prevail. Shoutouts to Balrog's Panties.
Yeah, Balrog's Panties kept it classy in the neutral, moved forward every once in a while, didn't show too much skin until it was time to let it go, right? As soon as it was time to tackle, that big roundhouse came out.
Yeah, so shout outs to Balrog's Band. He's gonna go up in the bracket in the stacked 49 player bracket. It's looking really juicy, tonight.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
I really wanted to say juicy panties. I'm just not. Well, I did it now.
Oh,
Never mind. Never mind. It's out. It's on the internet.
it's
It's on the
out.
internet. It's
It's
out there.
out. It's the magic of the internet. Speaking of the magic of the internet, everyone, please make sure you check out the Matcherino at exclamation point Matcherino, where you can add on to the prize pool of the bracket, giving these players a chance to make some money in these times.
Right.
Want to make sure that everyone had a happy holiday, and if you want to make sure that the players have a even better holiday, you can contribute to the Matcherino.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember, these esports Corvettes don't buy themselves, ladies and gentlemen. You got to put the money in, so they can get those esports Corvettes. They need them. They got to get those Hot Wheels.
Esports croissants. So SFV DDM, I've played him on ranked before. Let's see who they're
super good Chun Li player.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, no, Notorious 7. Okay.
Yeah, Notorious, a super solid Falk. This is going to be a really interesting matchup. I haven't commentated a lot of Falk versus Chun Li, but I imagine it would come down to Falk really wanting to keep the zoning game going, push Chun Li back, and kind of keep the neutral tight, and Chun Li wanting to get in that ass like Chun Li is known to do, and dole out the damage, right?
Yeah, for sure. And it's definitely a volatile matchup because I think both players are going to be looking for the other one's mistakes. More so, it's definitely if Chun Li makes a big mistake, eating a lot of damage. If Falk makes a big mistake, eating a lot of damage. So, two very solid damaging characters. We're going to see it in this match. Who's going to prevail?
Definitely. Looks like we're just waiting on our Falk player to hop on in the lobby, and we'll get that rolling.
Yeah, you know how it is. It's a Friday. Everybody wants to warm up. Some people are on ranked. Some people fighting. Some people are fighting. Literally, people who are in their bracket unranked. It's just the nature of the online world we live in today.
Yep. Specifically when you're playing region-specific online, right? Like you are already probably prioritizing your matches based on your region. So you're definitely going to be running into those folk time and time again. The difference, though, with tournaments like this that makes it so great is you're going to put that extra pressure on yourself right now. Like in ranked, I mean, sure, it matters because there's those points, but realistically, it doesn't really matter, right? You get to try stuff, experiment. When you put yourself under tournament pressure, there's a little more spice to it, a little more seriousness behind the match.
Especially when you're going for these Matcherino bucks. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that in, And it's definitely going to be interesting because I feel like these two characters are a little bit underrepresented for the season. I think Falk's actually pretty good. Not up there, but I think the basic B&B game plan that anyone can pick up on Falk is pretty good in terms of the zoning, and playing like a wall. Character plays really, really good. And I think Chun-Li as well, another character who is a little bit underrated this season. Chun-Li definitely has all the tools to play multiple styles in this game and can play pretty oppressive as well.
No, I would definitely agree. She's got those big corner carry combos now with some of the V-skill extensions that were added season 4, maybe season 5. I think it was season 4, where she got some extra V-skill stuff with the V-skill 2 edition, things like that. Plus, like, her damage output is actually crazy with the Kokosho V-trigger and things like that. So, definitely a character to be reckoned with this year and next year, in my opinion.
Now that we have some time, let me just say what up to everyone in the chat. Yo, I haven't seen everyone in a bit. I've been away from the Casa fam for a bit. But, we're back home. Welcome home to everyone. Welcome back to everyone, all the regulars. I see you, CJ Grayson. Shout out to Dap Vip as well. Hope to see you in the bracket soon. Shout out to Dan Kervat, the God, there on the social team, and as well as Emmy as well. They're both the Wonder Twins. So good on the social team. Please make sure you give a follow to the Casa Twitter if you guys like the content, you want to keep up. There's a lot of actually great content that the Wonder Twins are posting up there. It's really funny. It's in my rotation of when I do this role. So valuable.
Yep, absolutely. No, they do a really good job promoting events, keeping people in the know. And honestly, I think Casa events run nice and buttery, which is one of my favorite reasons to commentate these is, that bracket's running quick and smooth. The production's solid. Everything is just kind of taking care of business.
And I can definitely bring you behind the current a little bit. You know, we can't reveal too much, you know what I'm saying? Because we are the Survivor Series 1997 version of the fighting game, online fighting game content, you know what I'm saying? So if I bring you back behind the curtain, you know, the McMahon in charge, we'll call him the McMahon in charge, but
That's
Lord
fair. That's fair.
Bunch, Lord Bunch is out here making sure that these brackets run extra smooth. So shout outs to Mr. McMahon up there. I'm not going to say his first name, you know, Lord Bunch. But you know, Mr. McMahon, shout outs to Mr. McMahon for doing what he does and keeping us entertained on a regular
Absolutely.
weekly basis.
Yep, absolutely. Keeping that grind fresh, giving folks somewhere to put their energy, and honestly, keep your hands warm and skilled for when we all get to go back to in person and start duking it out again, right? You know, maybe
For sure.
late 2021, early 2022, when we all start traveling again, start
I
seeing
see
some
you,
good matches.
Axio. Yeah, for sure. You definitely have to keep that. I'm waiting for the time I can go back to um, offline. It's gonna be a great time when we can go back to offline. But you know, we have to keep that positive energy up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep,
You know,
yep.
it's coming. We just keep positive, and we'll get through it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes, I know I can make it through. Shout out to Drake.
Yeah, we got the Notorious hopping in the lobby. I had the honor of seeing Notorious performance at the East Coast round robin on Monday night. This Falk
Hmm.
is rock solid. It is definitely the Wu
Word.
Tang clan of Falks.
Really? Okay. Word. Word. Yeah, I've seen the Notorious around a couple streams. You know, I am a stream monster. I have a lot of friends, competitors who stream a lot, and I definitely seen the Notorious Seven make the roundabouts in the Street Fighter East Coast streams. Very impressive, folks. So we're definitely gonna see uh, what options they're bringing to the table tonight. Shadow Ace
Yo,
SRK,
what's
I
good, my
see you. What's
dude?
good, my boy? How you doing? Shout outs to Laura Booty Sweat Emo as well. You know, we don't say real names out here. We say CFNs. Shout outs to Shadow Ace and Laura Booty Sweat. But here we go. The Notorious Seven versus SFV DDM.
Yeah, SF5DM rocking the Kill Bill costume for Chun Li.
Mhm. Okay,
And
that B
already,
skill too. There
already
for
this,
Falk. Ooh,
this
crush counter.
yeah, this neutral was looking a little rough for
Yeah.
Falk at first, but then just like that, like you said, the crush counter kind of reset things.
Yep, exactly. These two are both going to look to play from mid screen for a little bit until they start to read the other one's defensive tendencies, and then look for the gorilla play to come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Because
yep,
that's
the hard
definitely where
reset.
this match is leading. Yeah. Ooh.
The nice anti-air there stays in front, and now just like you said, back to the neutral, trying to find a way
Hmm.
in.
Yeah, for sure. These two characters definitely volatile on their approach because it means so much. These two have to get in, and they have to make every time they get in count because they don't stay in pretty well. Just like this, nice job from the Notorious Seven, getting SFDM into the corner. This is where Falk wants to be.
Yeah, but DDM does have an activation, so one
Ooh.
touch like this, punish. He's gonna pull them out of the
Oh,
corner. They're
and
gonna dash up and activate.
there's that mistake we talked about beforehand, and SFVDM capitalizing on the mistake, getting the throw mix up. That was a real mix up. It's either block the button or you take the throw, and the
Yep.
27 took the throw
And looks like Notorious 7 was sitting in the same headspace I was. I assumed there was going to be a button into activation there. And DDM was like, nah, we throw those, we win, it's over.
for sure.
Here comes
Nice
the
stand
crossover.
fierce. Stand fierce on block there for Chun Li, but all that counts. All this gray damage is gonna count because there you see Fall
Yep.
cashing out on the gray damage.
Yeah, and that's something that I think is a little underrated by some players. Is
For
when
sure.
you really take a look at gray damage, you don't realize how characters like Falk, Honda, Bison, right? Even Dawson
Chun-Li.
in some ways. Chun Li
Yep.
builds up that gray life and then gets that one little hit to just knock down some of that health. And
Yep.
Notorious is doing a great job of that so far.
For
Ooh, that crush
sure.
counter.
Oh, nice neutral jump. Oh, but it gonna crush counter. I thought that was a combo. Oh, once again caught him lacking. Oh, low forward check. That was a check button, just in case he dashed or in case he wanted to shimmy. But the EX legs gonna trade with the crouch forward. Good job there from the Notorious Seven. SFV DM though doing a very good job though of establishing pressure.
Yeah, totally. Still keeping the anti-airs on deck, throwing a little bit more plasma in this round, which I like to see. And this time
For sure.
jumping over the Fierce instead of letting him clip him. DDM's got good control.
Okay, now we're in the corner.
Again!
Nice delay.
Gotta
And
watch
keeping him
those
in the
long
corner.
normals.
Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I thought that was a drop. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I was a little worried there, but I like the extras, the style, right? Could have just taken an easy combo to kill, but DDM was like, nah, I gotta prove that I can get this down light link in here.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta show off for the Casa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How else you gonna get these Matcherino bucks? You know what I'm saying? Gotta show all these wonderful people in chat why you should donate to SFV DM if you're feeling this optimal gameplay, optimal Chun-Li, and might I say, mighty fine Chun-Li costume, by the way.
Yeah, solid.
Got the Kill Bill going on.
I actually think both characters are picking pretty good costumes. You got the, I don't know, the Secret Agent Falk / Mad Scientist versus this Kill Bill.
This is definitely a Quentin Tarantino film if I ever done seen one, huh?
Yep, definitely. It's weird though because we haven't seen the ending
I'm
first.
JK.
Usually I'm used to him flipping him back on us, but maybe later on we'll see it. Who knows? This could be a grand finals match in the future. Maybe we are watching the ending right now and we don't even know it. Oh dang!
For all we know, we could be watching Capcom Cup Finals. JK, we all know that's gonna go to Urian. Anyways.
Hey, Urian is fair and balanced. Ooh, the big Fierce.
Fair and balanced.
No, definitely not.
Ooh,
Jumps over.
Ooh, speaking of fair and balanced, Chun-Li, no season 1, but we got those.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
Stay in the corner.
Normals. Oh my goodness, the second hit connects.
Yeah. Still got good damage. Not able to confirm, but we're all right. Still, SFV DM is in a great place right now. Over 75% HP, 3 bars, anti-air there. Ooh, you will not whiff a low forward on me, sir or ma'am. Ooh. Ooh.
That's tough. That's tough. The comeback was starting to mount for Notorious, but DDM able to grab that one touch they needed.
For sure. Ooh, look at that. Heel to the face. Big combo. Big damage. Corner carry. Nice challenge there from the Notorious 7.
Yo, no,
oh, you will
range.
not. No, you will not. You will not get this off. Notorious 7, that was calculated. That was calculated, right?
Yeah, it was. They knew the spacing.
Chat, press 1 if that was calculated by the Notorious 7.
Oh, but then that big normal wasn't. Another jump for DDM.
Oh, no, you got to block. Yep. All right, SFEDM, feeling confident right now. Feeling very confident right now by the buttons, by the play. Knows they just need one more solid hit into a combo, or the Notorious 7 could shut my mouth right now by doing this big combo into a setup.
Cross-up! If it doesn't complete, tries to DP, you're dead. Ooh. Activation, bop, bop.
Oh, I didn't even know that could combo. Notorious. Going down to SFV DM. Shout out to the crispy Chun-Li play. Press some buttons for that if you were feeling that gameplay.
Yeah, that was super solid stuff from DDM, taking it 2-0. And it's tough too because if the second hit of the cross-up would have landed from the Notorious, they would have been able to steal the round out, right? It was just not really a comedy of errors, but the second hit didn't connect. They weren't able to get the follow-up. DDM able to come with the big punish, close it up.
For sure. Shout outs to the Notorious 7. Good games. Maybe see there sportsmanlike conduct. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for, Tom?
I think the word you're looking for is conduct. Sportsmanlike conduct out here.
There you go. There you go. See, I've been watching too much Thunderdome.
I get that.
I get that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, and after commentating a match as intense and crazy as Musty Diapers versus Balrog's Panties, you gotta get the tongue back in there. You got the wordplay back. Takes a second.
Was serious stuff. It was serious stuff in that match.
Serious business.
There's no games to be played around here. And speaking of, shout outs to the online local, one of the largest fighting game community online content creators there are. Weekly, I believe it's every Tuesday if I can see that again. But speaking of, we're going from the online local to Wednesdays, which is NLBC, which they host every Wednesday. Street Fighter 5. They also host Grand Blue and Dragon Ball. Please check them out. Great pioneers for the FGC. Shout out to Team Spooky.
Yep. And just quick side note on the online local. So they actually run Mondays.
Mondays. There we go.
And they run 2 tournaments. They run the round robin and the double elimination bracket. And then actually on Fridays they run the West Coast.
The West Coast, exactly.
7 p.m. Pacific time. So what? 2 hours from now, I think it'll be going live. Hour and a half. You'll get to watch that West Coast action.
Yeah, the last time I entered one of those brackets was when they were known as the other entity,
Yep.
before the online local. So shout outs to them doing it big here. And looks like we have another match on our way. I see a sumo entering the field right now, and I thought the earth was shaking because we were talking about, fire online fighting in content creators such as NLBC, such as the online
Right.
local, such
Right.
as Casa. But actually, Marvisto entered the fighting field with his Honda.
And Marvisto's Honda is super sick.
Yeah,
Marvisto in general is just a solid fighting game player,
very
right?
solid player.
Super excited to see them go up against Verse 130, who I'm not as familiar with, but hoping to see them show their stuff. They're repping that Seth. They're ready. They know
Yeah.
what's good. They know what's good.
Yeah, I'm familiar with both these players. Marvisto, I remember running into him on season 2 when he was rocking the Ryu. Tried Akuma for a little bit, but it wasn't for him. So luckily he found a home in Honda. Verse as well. Played a little Colleen, but looks like rocking the Seth train for this season, which is a very solid pick.
Yeah.
Seth is a very, very strong character, in especially in this season. So we're gonna definitely see some great gameplay from these two today.
Definitely. And I think one of the things that Seth brings to the table too is if you are playing up against a really, really good Seth, you have to know Seth's options. Because
Yeah,
if you don't, you're going to get got, right? You have to understand what Seth wants to do and where. You have to know exactly when the instant axe kicks are plus, when they're not. You've got to
hmm
have that idea in your head. Otherwise, you're just going to get rolled over. So,
exactly. And in the same breath, exactly what you said. I'm gonna take that. I'm not gonna steal it. No gimmick infringement here. But I'm gonna take
steal it.
exactly what you said and apply it to Honda as well.
Yep.
Honda is also a knowledge check character. Shout out to the Alpha Academy.
Yeah.
But also a knowledge check character. So we're gonna see first going with the tried and true Vega as well. I forgot to mention that. So it's Vega versus Honda. First 130 versus Marvisto.
I actually do appreciate that, especially if they're rocking the Seth. Maybe Seth's a little bit of a newer pick for them, it sounds
Yeah,
like. Go with what you're comfortable with in a match against Honda, which, like you said, it's kind of a knowledge check. You got to know the match, you've got to know it, and I would much rather play with my main than a new character.
right, exactly. And definitely Vega, a character that has a lot more options this season. A character that's doing pretty well as well.
Yep.
Definitely not where Vega used to be, which was at the bottom of the barrel.
Yep. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think some of the new options they got really helped him out. But here comes Marvisto with the butt slam, just doing it raw. Gets the
Yeah.
into stun. Easy kill.
You thought Balrog's panties was serious. Wait till you see Marvisto's butt slam.
I didn't realize the bunch had so many trouser references, but here we
Yeah.
are. In the year of our Lord 2020.
References for days.
Cheeks all day.
Ooh, look at that. Anti-air. When do you see Honda anti-air like that? Shout outs to the Honda players.
Now we got plus frames off these EX hands. Okay, there's a challenge there.
Ooh, dash up into a nice combo. Deep in there. Corner carry. What's the setup?
Yo, just lets the Fierce go in the buffer.
Okay. Ooh, nice slide. Okay, Verse trying to get some big damage in there. He sees that Marvisto has a big lead right now. He's trying to chip away. You cannot jump in on Marvisto. That was a shame to have such an idea because Marvisto's going to close it with another butt slam in the form of a command grab.
Yep. And truthfully, like, you're gonna see that a lot, right? You're gonna see Honda close a lot of rounds out with the EX Orochi or the EX skid marks, one of the two.
Right.
They're both just such solid moves. Why would you not find a way to get those in there? And the EX butt slam puts so much pressure, puts the fear, really sets up good situations for Marvisto. Oh, we're going back to character select.
Maybe character select, maybe needs some time to think about it. Maybe needs to check the notes. You know what I'm saying? Notes is definitely a key to playing Street Fighter V, I believe, as a competitor and as a viewer. I think when the players are armed with knowledge that's easily obtainable, it can be quite a positive when you go into these matches, especially as I'm learning now in this late into Street Fighter V. So let's see, maybe not versus either checking, taking his breath, or could be pulling out another character. Could be the
Yeah.
Seth, maybe Colleen. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think the claw pick looked too bad. It's
No, yeah,
just kind of got rushed down a little bit, right? But I mean,
yeah.
the knowledge was there, challenging at the right times, correcting myself real quick, right? Like checking when the EX hands were -2, things like that. But okay, but we are seeing a Colleen pick, which you mentioned versus had a Colleen for a hot minute, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely in the later seasons. I remember the original was Vega, but I remember running into his Colleen quite a bit on the ranked circuit. So let's see. Colleen is a better matchup here. Colleen has many ways to stop Honda from doing pressure mid-screen. The problem is that Marvisto's not that type of player. He's gonna set play your ass, you know what I'm saying? And
he
sometimes
up until Honda came out, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, he's got to be mad patient.
You know what I'm saying? So Verse is definitely gonna have to try to find a great way to open up Marvisto's Honda. Nice job so far, though. Oh, back heavy kick, doing the work, hitting on hit. Now we're in setups. Marvisto got a clean reversal out there. Usually is unsafe against Colleen in that situation.
Okay, but letting the EX slam rock.
Look at that. Letting the butt do the work.
You got it. You got to lift with your lower areas, right? Not with your back, but with your lower back or the top of your butt. Goes shimmy, but nothing. Goes with the parabellum.
First had the right idea. He had the right idea, but just a little off on the execution. That's fine. You know, we're in there. Still in there.
Yeah, Verse looks a lot more comfortable here. But this activation from Marvisto, dashing up, trying to steal some frames here. Just lets it rock. Jumps in time.
Ooh, nice jump. Now, Marvisto's in the corner. Nice blocks. Ooh, I like it.
Too much backdash. Marvisto caught onto that.
Yeah, he checked the toes, got him out of there. Another round for Marvisto. Marvisto up a game. So Verse needs to pick it up a little bit on the difficulty meter if he wants to stay in the tournament on winner's side.
Tried to bait something, but no, Marvisto not ready with the whiff punish. And now counter hit combos coming out of Verse. Here's some pressure. I like to see this. Okay, Vanity step back. Oh no, tries to move forward and the headbutt comes.
Verse, a very solid player, but let's see if Verse can overcome the mountain that is Marvisto. Has him in the corner. This is a great spot to be in if you're Colleen. But he has to get him back in the corner. Or else Marvisto's going to run his game. Yep.
The roundhouse crush counter, though, start now. But look at the walk back with the down forward roundhouse. And now Marvisto's going to get so much carry. Dash up EX Orochi. We're going to see something terrifying right here. Activation. Mad plus. Again, do it again. Okay. There's the EX. Yo, the parry! Let's go, Verse. Crossing them up, but doesn't. No, they do confirm. And they're going to take the round. Verse. Looking sick.
Go. Yeah, I told you. Verse is very solid as well. Definitely on the Colleen. You know, we're definitely seeing that time in between definitely helped out in between the sets. Yep. But let's see if he can take a game.
Going for reset. Throwing. Yo, the ice skates are on. We backdashing.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Colleen has a very strong backdash, so first taking advantage. Nice throws in the corner. Nice check there from Marvisto.
V-skill stop it, getting rid of that stop sign. Combos.
The counter, yep. And that's where Honda has to watch out because Colleen has that V-skill. Cannot just blindly throw a headbutt. Nice job there from Verse. Plus frames for days. Ooh.
Yeah, that 50-50 was absolutely terrifying on the side of Marvisto, right? Like, you're down backing, they're just walking confidently forward while the ice collapses on your head. Like, what the hell do you do? I think you brought it up in an earlier match. That's the truest of 50-50s in this game. Am I going to get thrown, or are they going to hit me with that meaty button, right?
Right, exactly. It's like coming off a +2 situation or, you know, a little bit over that. It can be tough sometimes to think either, oh, should I check with a button? Should I tech this throw? You know what I'm saying?
Well, and take the throw is an absolute legitimate strategy until the throw's going to kill you, in which case it is no longer a strategy.
Yeah, exactly. Nice job there from Marvisto. Ooh, catches Verse as well, trying to dash out. The chase down is real. In the corner, big damage. Is this enough? Ooh.
Yeah, that is big Honda damage, and that round looked completely different than the last game we saw. Marvisto looking to wrap this up quick.
Yeah, for sure. And you definitely want to when you go up against Colleen as Honda. Definitely the matchup is not in your favor, so you definitely want to get out of there as scot-free as possible. Nice anti-air.
Yeah, that headbutt was super clean, and now Marvista just trying to hold their ground. Verse looking for what their next touch is going to be. Marvista's got to watch out with these neutral jump stop signs. We've seen him get blown up by the V-skill both times. Oh, good punish.
That's negative. There we go. Bringing him into the corner. Going for a reset. Same side. Nice job there from Verse. Ooh, you will not neutral jump on me, says Marvista.
Okay, Marvista.
Oh, the dash up.
Yeah, stealing frames and not getting called for it.
Oh.
Oh no! Hands to yourself.
Hands to yourself. You reach, I teach, says Verse. All right, the final round. Press some buttons if you guys are enjoying the gameplay so far. Marvisto, match point, first match point, both in the winner's side. One of them is going down to the loser's side. Who will it be?
Yeah, I'm interested to see these anti-air headbutts from Marvisto have been absolutely on point. I like that EX to bust out, but it gets blocked, and now Verse is going to get the punish.
That's big damage there. That's good stuff there for Verse. Verse mounting his oppression right now. Overcoming the mountain that is Marvisto. Climbing Mount Everest, but my Everest climbing back. Ooh!
Now, look at this. Now Verse is the one stealing turns with these little dashes. Gets the activations. It's going to go for the mix.
Oh, that's a big hit right there into V-trigger, into a setup. Another hail. Tries to go for the other side. Oos.
Okay, gonna ice skate into tick throw. Yo, the shimmy instead.
Plus frames, plus frames. And Verse taking it over Marvisto, a reigning Casa champion. Verse going up in the bracket. Colleen wins. Tom, how do you feel about that match?
I absolutely feel like you were right. Like, that is definitely a bad matchup for
Honda.
For Honda. And Verse knew it. Verse knew what they were doing. They had the situation. And you saw in a lot of other cool things too. Like, one of my favorite things that I saw in that is Marvista was doing a really good job of spacing the headbutts and spacing the butt slams and kind of just hitting a light kick or a light punch buffer, right, to try to get that auto whiff punish at correct spacing. And Verse was just using that big fierce from Colleen, like, nah, like, you don't get that in this matchup.
Right.
That alone changed the way things looked in the neutral. It's super cool to see. But that match was hype.
Yeah, for sure. Shout outs to Verse, doing a great job, taking it, like I said, over a former Casa Weekly champion. So we're gonna see, Marvisto definitely not out of it, still in the loser side, can come back to face Verse and put him in the loser's bracket. Who knows? But great job there from Verse. It's already a crazy bracket. We had I think one of our biggest brackets that we've had so far in Casa's lifespan. Once again, I want to thank all the competitors. I want to thank all the viewers as well for keeping us consistent, for making sure that you guys are here rocking with us every week. And we want to make sure that we extend our love to every single one of you. Shout outs, and we hope that you guys enjoy the content. We still have more for you.
And this is another very serious match because we've got Hardman, aka Andala, versus these nuts.
Yeah, speaking of,
the lore matches are real tonight.
Yeah, the Colleen army is going strong. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Verse taking that match, and now Andala coming here. And like you said, yes, very serious Hardman going up with these nuts. We're only commentating the most serious matches.
Right. All
here.
Business all the time. Business is the name of the game.
Exactly.
And you know what else is the name of the game is the rad names I'm seeing in chat, right? I see Ashen, Andala, Arcbound, A10, CJ Grayson, Classy Spirit, Seamow. I know it says Seamow 5. I never asked you this Seamow. Is it Seamouse? Seamows? Seamow 5? You can let me know. We got Lud Thinks, Jippa the Boss, Kurg, Mike Parmesan.
Shout out to Jip, Alex Nation. Also Falk Nation as well. Shout out to Jip the Boss, Lud Thinks as well. Shout out to Lud for entering the bracket. Hope to see Lud on stream soon. Thomas Wankley, what's up? How you doing? Commentator for the Casa.
Yeah, I'm hanging out, partying. And let's see where we're at here. So we are going to have Goki versus Hardman, a.k.a. Andala, rocking that Colleen again. Rocking one of my favorite costumes. Yo, the meat eating kick, though. These nuts, like, yo, I know what ranges you can throw ice at, and that's not one of them.
The screen, what am I looking for? Costume combo is OD on this one with Hardman. But Z's Nuts going in. I believe I faced Z's Nuts before on ranked. Not too familiar though, but I am familiar with Andalon. Ooh, nice activation there into a setup.
Go getting hit
Low.
by the over demon. Yo, whiff
Andalon.
punish on the.
Ooh. We know that Andalon has these reset setups from V-Trigger. Ooh. Alright, thought that was counter hit. That's why he went for the 3-frame combo after. And that is a big crush counter for Goki. Crouch Fierce. Doing a lot of damage into the throw mix-up.
And Z's-Nuts is going to opt in for the chip. Because of the spacing there, Andalon can't V-reversal anything. You're just going to have to take it. And that's the first round going to Z's-Nuts. Good awareness.
Yep, for sure. Definitely knew that tournament life was on the line here. So you definitely don't want to be cheap. Spend it all on the first date.
Yep.
Spend that critical art. Get Hardman out of here.
Yep, especially when you earn meter like our boy Z's-Nuts earns cash, right? Look at that shimmy. My goodness, that pressure was so strong. Big damage. You're going to need another touch after this to kill, but that life's still going to melt away. Yo, mistimes the throw. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And now Andala has it somewhat of an advantage. One touch will kill here for Z's-Nuts.
Yeah, but Hardman right now going down on Z's-Nuts real hard. Cage just goes for the vanity, gets him with a connection. Not going to cash out super. Neutral jump, walk under, but no conversion from Z's-Nuts, and Andala's still alive.
Andala's still alive. The luck of Colleen players, or is it just all skill? And Z's-Nuts taking it after a close game. It was definitely a close game because both characters just needed one touch. Colleen definitely can explode on you with one touch. Z's-Nuts knows all about that. And, you know, we're going to go into this second game. Hardman has to think about it a little bit. We're going to see.
Yeah, I mean, Hardman's got to make sure their offense doesn't go soft, right? They got to keep it forward, keep it on the up and up.
Yep.
And not let Z's-Nuts just go all over them. Okay, but there's counter hit combos from Z's-Nuts, dashing up. Toss him.
Okay, nice V-trigger.
Yo, that goes through. Smart stuff from Hardman. Gets him low. What's the setup?
Let's
got
go.
The defense.
Nice. I like that setup.
Got the toes
Oh,
again.
catches him low again. Misses the...
the 34 crouching light kick frame kill. Let's go, Hardman.
Let's go. That's what we needed. We needed to wake up, right, Andala? We needed to wake up.
Yep.
Get ourselves ready and stiff for the day.
Yo, just mashing that button in case in case there was a lightning legs command patched in for Colleen.
Yeah.
Jump back jab, good anti-airs there from Z's-Nuts, trying to control it, but Hardman is just mauling Z's-Nuts. The cross!
Ooh! Yo. That's all it takes. Colleen. Nice. Getting that V meter. Gonna wake up with it, and he's gonna benefit from it. Z's-Nuts going in, has Colleen in the corner. This is a rough spot, actually, for Colleen to be in.
Yeah. Akuma's got plus range for days in this position.
Yeah.
And this should be a good punish. Super. Love it.
Is that gonna... James Chen? Spirit of James Chen?
Spirit of James Chen, indeed. But Z's-Nuts able to clutch it out after it didn't kill and getting that round.
Alright, let's see. A final round from Z's-Nuts and Hardman. Z's-Nuts up. Already almost at the game point to move ahead into the winner's side. I believe this is a winner's side match.
I believe so as well. And that standing medium kick to whiff punish the low forward from Z's-Nuts. Looking good.
Nice throw tech. We are playing in the grid. Nice. Stand fierce. There from Hardman, Andala, or whatever you want to call him. I call him Platano Papi.
I like
and Platano Papi already in the corner. Ooh.
Got to be careful. Defense good. Tries to jump out the EX. Going for it. Some jumps out. No air demons. But now we got activation.
Ooh. Oh, that could have been it. Nice.
The ice skates into low. Is that it's a one game apiece now, right?
Yeah, one game apiece. Andala checking him low. Z's-Nuts gonna have to take it back a little bit. Notice that his toes are getting clipped. He is getting snuffed from the lower side of his body. He has to check himself before he wrecks himself. Let's see what the adjustment's going to be going into this third game.
Yeah, Z's-Nuts got to be careful, especially with the open-toed shoes they are rocking.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to get those toes got.
Yeah. I know Andalok can probably smell Akuma's feet from here, because we all know that Akuma has a stinky toe.
Yep. Oh, definitely. It gives
As
a
per,
new meaning to the term whiff punish.
yeah.
Ooh, stays
Ooh, same side. Andalok's going to the other side. Nice bust out. Get off me, says Z's Nuts. You will not stay hard on me, hard man. Ooh.
These names are too
Okay.
good to walk
Yeah.
under.
Oh, the counter hit, but not taken advantage of. Oh, the chase down from Andalok. Oh, and you will not get that off, says Z's Nuts. Checking and immediately punishing.
Yeah, Z's Nuts definitely trying to keep Hardman soft, right? And staying in that neutral. And I love that when anytime Hardman throws those ice chunks at a bad range, Z's Nuts has had the answers. But now they're just mauling him. One more touch is going to go for the stun. Are they going to go for the fuzzy? No, he goes for a meaty and instead gets a reversal.
Respect it. I respect it. Nice delay. Oh, went for another counter. I think that was not intentional. Anti-air.
Okay, gets to confirm off the big crush.
Ooh, ooh. See, this is what happens when you start trying to check Coney from checking you low. You start getting crush countered by the Fierce.
Yep.
Oh.
One touch. Activation, though. And challenges there. Hardman
Nice.
saying, nah, I'm not letting you go. I'm not letting you in.
The 3-frame there. Last game, last round for both of these wonderful competitors. Please press some buttons in the chat if you're feeling this match. Or please donate to our Matcherino to provide for these wonderful players for tonight. Nice punish there on the EX, because that is negative. You cannot button into that on block. Nice knowledge there from Z's Nuts.
One more touch.
Ooh.
She's out.
Ooh, ooh.
Does the double jump off the ice cube, and she's out of here. Jumps back. Punishes.
Ooh.
Good deep. Oh my goodness. There's the disrespect. Hey, I'm a little bit minus. Let me just bust this out real quick.
Yeah. -2 gimmick. Hello. Oh, the throw.
That overhead was so long.
Oh, and Hardman. Hardman keeping it hard and advancing into the Casa weekly bracket. Week 34. Another great game. Press some buttons in the chat. Yo, Tom.
I was super sick.
It's a great night tonight here in the Casa.
Dude, it's a hell of a night. And I don't know if you've looked at the match queue quite yet, but I just did.
No.
And now we're gonna see Lud Finks versus Flux. That's our next match after that. Did you see Lud versus Flux?
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
That match is so good.
Two players I have the utmost respect for as a competitor, and I'm looking forward to seeing a great match. But Hardman coming out on top there. That was such a great performance from both players. I think they have a lot that they'll be able to look back on when they watch the replay. But for sure, I can't wait to see these two improve, because these two played wicked awesome tonight. Speaking of, if you want to see the replay, not just the competitors, but also the viewers, there is a YouTube channel at Casa FGC, youtube.com, where you can see all the brackets, GVVS, GBVS, and Street Fighter V, uploaded weekly, and you guys can catch that there.
And shout outs to the crew putting that work in. That, in and of itself, could be another human being's full-time job, right? Cutting all the matches up, whether you're doing it off of like a local recording, or if you're going into Twitch Video Manager, and then you got to export it, name them, put in all that metadata, create the playlist.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is. It's a lot of work.
I'm looking forward to doing it once again for Casa. Can't front. I'm looking forward to doing it again. But speaking of, we're gonna go back into this stacked bracket. I believe this is also in the winner's side. How deep, I'm not sure, but it must be pretty deep. Flux, a former Casa champion, a 2-game Casa champion. You call him Flux 2 belts because he has 2 belts from Street Fighter V and GBVS. Going up against Lud Finks.
And this is winners round 3 to see Fluxwave versus Lud Finks. Honestly, I don't know who's going to win this thing, right? The thing is Fluxwave has an absolutely stellar poison. Lud Finks repping the poison, but Flux also plays, like, I don't know, half the cast. I know Lud has a Chun. I know Lud has a poison. I'm sure Lud has a few others. I almost, who's going to counterpick who the best in this series is really kind of what I'm wondering.
Flux, from the time I've known him since season 1, stuck around with 4 characters. It's always been Mika, Birdie, Now Poison, and there was one more.
Manat as well.
Manat, there you go. Yep, Manat. But rocking the Poison, and Lud going with the tried and true Season 1 Chun-Li. So both mains on deck. This is going to be a great high-level match. Lud already with the Chun footsies, Chun impressiveness, but look at that. This is a Poison footsies.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that Poison footsies takes about 40% every time.
Yep, you got to deal with that gray life. But so far, Lud's dealing with it really well. I love that view reversal on the EX heart rate. Doesn't want to hold the plus frames. Really trying to keep Flux at bay. And they've got him in great position. They're back to the wall at a great range where Chun-Li can just kind of poke you away and keep challenging.
Exactly. Yeah, great stuff there from Lud. Already has Flux deep in the corner, so now Flux has a little bit more to think about. Nice anti-air there from Lud.
Oh no, but they try to get the cross up and corner themselves, and this is actually really advantageous for Flux. But it's alright, because Lux has got those EX... Lud has his EX legs on lock. My goodness. Lux waves. Flood Lux. These names. Now getting my tongue tied.
Okay, the -2 there. And Lud checked it really well. The -2. Nice confirm there with the dash up. A low forward. Reversal there for Lud.
Okay, spends the EX heart rate. Gonna get the low toes. Watch this life melt away. Over the fireball, and Flux brings it back!
Flux had him cooking like the turkey that was yesterday before it entered all of our stomachs. Flux taking the round, sorry. And Lud has something to think about going into this next one, because a betting person would have been like, oh, that was Lud's round.
It was. So. I mean, the reason Lud lost that round is they went in for the down light punch in the tick throw. Yo, the call outs from Lud, but they didn't expect the hit. And nice. Flux challenged. Yeah, good punish here. Now Lud thinks actually has
Crouch Fierce. That's a setup. Yeah, that Crouch Fierce is punishable by super for some characters. I think most of the characters can punish with super, depending on.
Yeah,
obviously Ed can't.
Spacing dependent.
Shout out to based Ono.
Look, you can't make Ed strong, okay? He's already sassy. Yeah. He's got the cool hip hop track. You can't give him too much.
Chemical Catalyst Rattlist. And there we see Lud is never hazardous, but Fluxwave taking him to the brim. No Yankee.
You're dead.
Burning. Oh, the nice block there from Lud thinks, and we're going to go into a big damage. Is this enough? Lud taking the round. 1-1 in terms of rounds.
Thank you, Chooses. Flux thinks. I'm going to get the players right eventually. Moves going, dashing up. Oh, wow, just hits him in the face with that big whip. Flux waves, getting some damage.
Oh, dash up. It feels so bad when somebody dashes up on you and does a heavy button, gets counter hit on you. You feel so bad. It just feels so bad.
You're like, are my reactions really this bad?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Oh! Look at this. Crush counter. Big damage. Into the corner we go. Lud trying to press the advantage. No more cross-ups for Lud. Oh, but eats a stand heavy kick. We're eating a crush counter for a crush counter. Oh, just like Bret Hart in the 1997 Survivor Series, we're getting screwed. Oh!
That series from Flux was insane. I hate to see it. Yo, I see Sortiku in the chat. What's good, Terrence? One of my favorite chuns.
What's good, Terrence? Yeah, definitely Lud rocking the Chun army here, but the Poison army is just so strong this season. They have definitely risen to prominence ever since the release. It's been a great release for this character. Shout out to all the Poison players as well.
Well, I mean, she's got good neutral, good control. And then you look at her like V-trigger damage, right, with that Molotov.
I think her damage, even outside of V-trigger, is insane.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're just getting that pressure, though. I look at Flux is comfortable to walk back while Lud tries to pressure him out. And now here comes Flux on the offensive. Gonna just drop the whip into stance cans. Anti-air side switch. Lud's ready to block.
Oh, Lud busting out with the -2. That was actually a great option for him, just in case Flux wanted to throw something cheeky in there. Okay, now into the block we go. Lud is cooking a little bit.
Yeah, I had to activate. Wants that gray life to come back. Ooh, there's a whip punish. This should be enough to kill.
Ooh. Yeah. Nice. That was actually very clean there from Lud. Getting the stand fierce. He was checking for it couple times before that, but you know, just like beautiful Aaliyah said, for first you don't succeed. You got to pick yourself up and try again. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And speaking of trying again, Fluxwave doing the double throw. Now just kind of walking in. Again, there's throw number 3 to the stun. Flux can definitely kill here if they want to spend the cash.
Take the throw. Ooh,
Wow.
ooh.
Doesn't
ooh,
even...
ooh, ooh. Look at that. Look at that damage.
Doesn't even need the
outside
super.
of V
Doesn't
trigger.
even need the super. That was one bar. That was one bar KO.
Like I said, outside of V trigger, this character's damage is insane.
Yo,
Balrog levels.
Yeah, like original release Balrog levels.
Yeah. Oh, nice anti-air. Look at that. They take it away from Birdie to give it to Poison. The crouch medium doing work.
He got to.
Lud has Flux in the corner, but I think Flux is pretty comfortable. I'm pretty sure Flux doesn't care that they're in the corner right now.
They're not, and they just jumped the fireball, got the hit, and then a mix into stun, and you're dead.
God.
Just like that, Flux takes it 2-0.
Oh my god. And these are the type of players that the Casa Hall of Fame of Champions has. We have players like Marfisto and players like Flux. Don't forget about Flux, former Casa, like I said, Mick 2 belts over here. Flux 2 belts. You know, winning in multiple games and consistent. So shout outs to Flux. Lud, obviously no slouch neither, a champion in their own right. But Flux just establishing dominance here in Casa once again.
Yeah. And with that, Flux is going to head into top 16. They're in round 4. They're going to play Azure Flame. I know them as a Balrog player. I believe they also have a Ken as well. Might have some other characters in there. On the other side of that, in winners,
Azure Flame plays Balrog and Balrog, and what I mean by that is plays Boxer and Claw. You know, some countries call them some countries call them Balrog. You know, but you know, do we really acknowledge that? I do, but you know.
You know what? You know what's got me? You know what's got me kind of shocked? Balrog's panties are still in winners. They are flying forward, and they're gonna play Moons in round 4 winners. SF5 DDM still in winners. Going to play Hermes Venatori. Super solid Cammy. That match is going to be a barn burner. And then Diego V is waiting for the winner of Verse and Hardman.
Shout out to the Long Island crew. Long Island crew definitely consistent when it comes to Casa, just like the online local. Also another consistent weekly every Monday. You guys can catch him at twitch.tv/the online local. Shout outs to everyone that commentates and runs the brackets there. Always smooth, always a great time. Make sure you guys check it out. As well as NLBC running every Wednesday for Street Fighter V. Also has a match for Shout outs to Team Spooky. Always killing it, always providing for us wonderful viewers and giving us that content, as well as Ronin Rumble. Check out Ronin Rumble if you're into the anime games, and always providing. So there's a bunch of great online content. So if you're home and you're looking for some action, we can't get any offline this year, but you also have the Hype online circuit that we just mentioned here. So make sure you check them out.
Absolutely. And speaking of Hype online circuits, we are going to get SF5 DDM versus Hermes Venatori. So we're going to see Cammy, Chun-Li, 2 amazing players about to go head to head. This is going to be sick.
Let's see the name. Let's see. So I like to think that I have a good. I pretty much know all the players. Like,
sure.
Pretty much. I pretty much ran into everyone there is. I pretty much seen everyone's stuff, but I haven't seen Hermes. I gotta admit, I haven't seen Hermes. Have they ran into the online circuit?
So they've just started playing a lot of the online stuff right after the Central America qualifiers, I believe. So I believe they are part of the DR crew.
Oh, okay. Shout outs.
So they've started rolling through, but they were top 8 at that circuit. They are super solid.
Okay,
we've really been seeing a lot more of them at the online local. Obviously coming through here at Casa.
Word. Shout outs to the Dominicanos. I see the Dominicanos in the bracket. Que lo que, como estamos? Estamos aquí. And just like that, a Platano-esque, and I can say that because I'm Dominican, Platano-esque confirmed there from Hermes. I like the gameplay so far.
Ooh, and throwaway in the chat reminding me, you're right. Hermes also has a super sick Kage, actually.
Kage?
There it is.
Okay.
The empty hooligan into back throw. Hermes Venatori taking the first round.
I like it so far. Definitely seeing a lot of ideas that the Dominican players usually show. A lot of options there that were super clean. Very nice stuff there from the Hermes.
Yeah, definitely. Now we've got Cammy pressure coming in, just mashing those low forwards. The good back fierce buffer at perfect range. But this time
Ooh.
DDM's like, yo, I've got one of my own. Check this V
Yeah.
skill. Here I
Ooh.
come.
And that's big stuff there for SFV DDM. Going back into mid-screen, both characters back in mid-screen, kind of where they both want to be. They both excel. We know that Cammy definitely excels in the corner, though. It's definitely where she wants to have Chun.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, being the leader of the Take the Throw propaganda, Cammy herself, right?
Yeah.
She's got Take the Throw t-shirts she's been handing out on street corners since she came into the game.
For sure.
Hermes
Since
Venatori
beta.
definitely wants to take advantage of that.
Okay.
Ooh, the jump back fierce to stop the dive kick? Nice stuff.
I like it. I like it. Nice.
Yes.
They're both reacting to each other's options. They're not really going hand. They're just kind of playing the hey, this is what I got. Do you have an answer? Oh, this is what I got. Do you have an answer? So I like the conversation they're having neutral right now.
I love that little conversation they had, right? Because you saw DDM being very careful about when they were going to push a button, when they were going to press or extend. Oh no, they didn't get the legs, but that's a drop from Hermes.
Yep.
Back to what I was saying though, just like getting those normals out there, right? But this time they're like, hey, I'm just gonna push one fierce. But they've been doing that so often that Hermes is like, okay, they always push one fierce, I'm gonna dash behind it. And DDM had the second fierce backed up behind it to be like, actually, this is the one time I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you this time. Yo,
nice anti-air. Oos. Yeah.
Okay, punish on the sweep, but not too much damage. Hermes Venatori down a little bit. Okay, now DDM definitely has a better life lead here.
Okay, I'm a little bit behind, but that's fine. You know, we roll with the punches. So I definitely see a lot of conversation going on in neutral right now. They're both just picking their spots.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Hermes going in at this point.
Oh, the single hit confirms into super. I don't believe this will kill, but it's going to give Hermes Venatori a very solid setup.
For sure. Very nice setup. And now SFV, I'm gotta guess. Let's see what. Oh, nice stuff. And Hermes taking it over SFVDM. The first game. This is 2 out of 3 for the pool side. I'm very impressed. This is why I'm kind of like just kind of analyzing what I'm seeing right now because I haven't seen Hermes too much. So I'm kind of analyzing what I'm seeing, and I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. I like the options that they're doing. I like the approach to the matchup. Not swinging too wildly with Cammy, but you know, picking the spots and making it count. That's the sign of a really good Cammy player.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's one thing that makes this character interesting, right? Because at low levels, people think she's super strong because she can quote-unquote do whatever she wants. But the truth is, you actually have to do exactly what you said. Got to pick your spots. You've got to have confirms. You've got to know how to perfectly space your dive kicks, how to react, how to whiff punish. There is a skill ceiling to playing Cammy, but once you've gotten over that skill ceiling, she's an absolutely oppressive character.
For sure. For a 900 health character, yeah, definitely have to be careful with all the options that you have there. Especially with a powerhouse such as Chun-Li, you know, can definitely take it in 2 hits or 2 good crush counters.
Yeah, definitely. And right here, DDM's just like, hitting those buttons, trying to get that V trigger built up.
The gray health. The gray health for SFV DDM.
Yep. Almost has super loaded up, but that V reversal was actually smart. Didn't want to hold pressure. But now Hermes has one more mix. Oh, baits it but doesn't punish.
Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it happen. When he does the EXDP unpunished, as a competitor, you really hate to see it because you're like, dang, I could have had it there. But looks like Hermes going back, just running out the clock, doing an excellent job at keeping the health. And that looks to be a round for Hermes.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a whole lot there that DDM could do, right? Hermes was more than happy to down back and take every single throw that Hermes Venatori has for you. Princess Slim in the chat. Axio, what's good? Dat Vip, Hermes Venatori is a really, really good Cammy out of the Dominican Republic. They also have a super sick Kage.
Uh-oh. I think,
ooh, single hit confirms. Or buffers, really.
Oh, I think CFED's being CFED. Yes, it is.
You just
you already know. Yeah.
All right,
so
I'll try to solo commentate when my boy KO gets back in here. We got plus frames coming in from Hermes Venatori. The back throw into the corner. Okay. Jump light into throw. Take the throw. Oh, no. Cammy propaganda is being showcased right now.
Cammy propaganda.
Okay, we're back to the neutral though. SFV DDM out of the corner.
We're really sorry
Punch.
for the technical difficulties, everyone.
No worries, it happens. Hopefully you like my radio voice with a little bit of my stuffy nose.
Oh, I
Okay,
do.
jump back. DDM activates, trying to chip away Hermes Venatori. Excuse me, but Hermes Venatori does have the super, so DDM's got to be super careful. Pun intended. There's the confirm, and SF5 DDM's gonna actually tie it up around a piece.
Okay. Let me see if I can actually hit them up. Tell them to.
All right, now we're back to that neutral game again. Hermes Venatori being very patient for a Cammy. DDM looking for those counter pokes. And both players trying to react. Good anti-air. Gets the side switch at the last second. DDM with good damage. Just trying to walk Venatori to the corner. Keep Cammy under control and locked down. Okay, Fierce is out. More Fierces. Gets him with the boots, though. Trying to skate on out on those blades. Comes through. No conversion, though. V-skills out of the corner. Hermes Venatori going to keep pressure. Back throw. Stay locked. Okay, there's the crush counter and the confirm. This is big damage for Hermes Venatori. And the setup's coming, too. 2 dashes. What's the choice? Goes for the meaty stand. Medium punch instead. +8. Doesn't get caught tech and everything's good here. Jumps back. DDM's back to neutral. Has a full stick of butter and full V-trigger. Okay, goes for the fierce activation. Needs a touch into conversion to get the life lead. Gets it! This isn't going to kill, but I think it's going to tie life up a piece for DDM and Venatori. Next touch is going to get him. Dash, dash. Yo, the EXDP actually connects, and now Venatori is 1 touch away from sending DDM down to losers. And the shimmy is going to do it. Hermes Venatori takes it over SF5 DDM.
Let's go. But great job there from Hermes Venatori. Even though I didn't see the last part. Shout outs to CFN. What a great online system. What a great platform. Like, so shout out to CFN for depriving us of that. But I'm sure, first off, everybody hit some buttons here for my man's Tom, for that wonderful commentary. You actually painted a good picture in my head. So I could kind of tell where Hermes was going in there. Hermes won.
Hermes Venatori won bunch.
Yeah, for sure. And so shout outs to Tom there. Shout outs to Hermes and shout outs to SFV DM. But we're definitely going to get these technical issues sorted out. We have to work with what we got here. So once again, we do apologize, but we're going to keep rolling with the punches. Hopefully we'll see more of Hermes on the stream later on, as I believe that was winners, correct? Yeah, actually.
Yes, sir, that was. Yep, this is moving us to top 8 actually right now. So let's see.
Yeah. But once again, I see everyone in the chat. Shout outs to Bunch, the Lord McMahon himself. Ches was, I see you. Princess Slim, once again, another shout outs to you. Thank you so much for following Damage Dom's channel. Shout outs to everyone else who is following Damage Dom's channel for the first time. I see the notifications popping up. I see all of y'all. So if I'll do it for Dom. We really appreciate all you guys for the follow. Make sure you guys keep it locked for the content. We do have content for you here at the Casa, as well as Dom has content for you weekly on his Twitch channel. So if you guys feel that, please give a follow or just check up on him every now and then and see if this is the right destination for you. And trust me, I believe it is. So going off of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking to see what match we got coming up next. Looks like we got some ads rolling through. Going to be talking about some of the amazing partners that Casa's working with here on the regular.
For sure.
We'll kind of figure out the next step of the brackets.
So as we do that, I do want to give a special shout out to the Casa fam. Make sure you guys, if you do want to support Casa, there's multiple ways to do it. There you guys see, you guys can follow Damn It Dom's Twitch channel at twitch.tv/DamnItDom. You can follow at Michael Dink's Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Michael Dink. As well as we do have Matcherino codes. Please hit up the Matcherino where you can donate to your favorite players, your favorite Casa staff there to provide a great prize pool for the brackets that we provide weekly. Make sure as well, if you guys also dig the content, we do have a Patreon. We have a Patreon where you can sub to support the Casa, where we make some more content for you guys. Have some great little bits in there for y'all. And we also have a Discord. Make sure you guys, if you want to, you guys can get information on our Discords via our Twitter at twitter.com/CasaGG. The Discord and the Twitter is there in the chat. Shout outs to Damn It Dom, professional in the field, keeping us up to date there. So yeah, the links are in the chat if you want to join the Discord. Follow the Twitter. Um, as well as I'm trying to remember all our ad spots here. But I think I'm doing a good job so far remembering because I'm actually not even looking at it, but I'm trying to like remember off of.
You're hella pulling those ad rolls.
You already know, man. You know this is what we do here. We definitely love our Casa fam here. We try to make everyone feel at home. So you know, uh, if you're feeling this couch that we're on, if you're feeling this living space, feel free to support it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like again, like these players are putting their time into playing. So anything that goes into that match arena, even right, like that just goes to the players' pockets, rewards them for putting some time into the show, gives them some nice hard work, gives them a result saying, hey, like you put all that time into playing, you put all the time into labbing, practicing. Here's a little reward for that, right? And
For
speaking
sure.
of a reward, we have a reward for the chat coming up very quickly. Looks like we're gonna have Marvisto versus Crouch Fierce on stream next.
Okay, cool. I like that. Two players who are Casa regulars, consistent. Crouch Fierce is, I believe, somebody can correct me in chat before I say it, but I believe Crouch Fierce is a weekly champion. I think I actually streamed when he won the weekly, but somebody please correct me. So he is a former weekly champion as well as Parvisto. So we have two heavyweights in the Casa house going at it um, for the last piece of turkey neck bones that is in the fridge.
You gotta get those leftovers, right? You gotta make sure everyone
Yeah.
gets a shot at them. Speaking of which, my mouth is super dry. If you could do me the favor of covering me for like 30 seconds while I go get some water, I'll be right back.
You're good. Yo, you know why you're good? Because I actually need to know because I'm actually very interested. Yo, chat, what leftovers do you guys have this week? Yeah, what's on the menu post Thanksgiving? Does anyone have any leftover stuffing? Because I do. I personally am a big fan of stuffing. So you know, I had to sneak that out of where I had to get it from. Shout out to my mama crib. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm very interested to hear what you guys have for leftovers.
Welcome.
Sleep? Yeah, of course. Sleep leftovers. I feel that. Definitely need those 8 hours. I personally, I wish I had some potato salad, but unfortunately, everyone had the dog on it yesterday. I actually made the potato salad yesterday. It was really good. It's really good. So I have some turkey there, but I keep the turkey for a bit. And here we go. We're back in it once again at the Casa Weekly. Going in Marvisto, rocking the Ryu versus Crouch Fierce, playing his Urian. Both studs when it comes to Street Fighter V competition. We're seeing the plasma.
Yo,
Let's go.
you see that Tatsu through the metallic sphere right there? Marvisto
For sure.
This matchup again.
Someone who knows.
Space.
And now you see most Urians rocking V skill 2 at this point, but if you see the gameplay, you see why Crouch Fierce makes V skill 1 work still to this day. It's still a very good V skill, not to be slept on. It provides armor for Urian special moves, and that's something that Crouch Fierce is taking advantage of right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. Walking forward, medium kicks coming out. I like these parries though. Marvisto trying to find a space to get him, but Crouch Fierce has a massive life boost. Marvisto's got to be careful with too many of these parries because Crouch Fierce would be able to. Oh, gets the anti-air headbutt. Trying to prove me wrong, but Marvisto, only down a round, can definitely do this. So we got Meyer in the chat cheering for that Ryu.
For sure. And as we give a special shout outs to Michael Dink for rating us with the party of 13, another Casa streamer. Shout outs to the Casa content family. We look forward to this match as Marvisto puts a Tatsu Ray in his face.
Yo, Michael Dink, also photographer extraordinaire, if I'm not incorrect.
For sure. Exactly. Content creator extraordinaire, photographer extraordinaire. Just like Crouch Fierce.
Marvisto.
Oh, he's getting mixed. Marvisto with the optimal.
That
schmicks.
jumping Fierce to challenge the knee drop? Yo, let's go.
Oos. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be a raw Aegis activation. Oh, this is Mix City. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh,
Oh, he
misses it.
drops.
That's fine.
Oh no,
He
the
held
hit.
up.
You gotta
He
watch
held
it,
up.
Dome.
Oh yeah, it's very nice. Ooh. Yeah, Marvisto unfortunately held up in that interaction. That's why he got hit with the overhead. Or maybe he just didn't block, but I think that was holding up. Nice stuff there from Crouch Fierce. Crouch Fierce, a very oppressive player. He definitely knows what it takes to open people up. He will not have you block. As someone that I've ran into him many times, known him by some other names, but he's here, Crouch Fierce. Casa weekly champion. Ooh, goes right in on Marvisto's Ryu.
Yeah, their back's already to the wall. Now Crouch Fierce out here chucking those metallic spears, trying to keep him locked out. Gets the lows, though, underneath the medium kick. Okay,
I
trying to
believe
keep that pressure.
this is in the losers bracket, no?
That's a great question. Let me... I've got the bracket.
Uh,
I can tell you.
we also have the Wonder Twins in the chat. If they want to let me know, whoever. I see everyone in the chat. Make fireballs great again. I feel you.
This is losers round 4.
This is round
Winner's
4.
gonna
Nice.
play Sheldon Twitching.
Okay, nice. Sheldon's in the bracket. It's good to see.
Sheldon's still playing Akuma?
Yeah, also Seth.
Also Seth? Makes sense.
Yeah.
Likes those glass
Oh.
cannons. Okay, sweep. Backdash, trying to get a shimmy. Triple backdash. Marvisto
Oh.
just wants some neutral.
Like
Good
cancel.
defense.
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a rough spot there because when Urian has those frames, he really is plus enough for a throw, but he's also plus enough for a medium button. And if that counter hits, big damage. Very rough spot there for Marvisto to be in. Nice anti-air from Marvisto. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, the jumps has been clean all set. It's been very clean from Crouch Fierce. His jumping success rate has pretty much been over 80% at this point, if not 100. Nice jump back jab.
Okay,
Tunnel.
trying to control some of this. Crouch Fierce. I love these tosses to get through the spheres, though. Marvisto has to be on point, and so far they have been.
Okay, both chase. The chase is real. They're both trying to see where the hit's gonna come from. Marvisto trying to make sure that Aegis is no longer a factor. Nice stuff there from Marvisto. The patience was there, and so was the punish.
Yeah, I love to see it. Marvisto looking rock solid. Of course, to be a Ryu player at this level, you have to be. Good anti-air DP, fireball coming. Crouch Fierce, though, still close. Just needs one round to move forward to fight that, Sheldon. Dash it, low medium punch.
Okay, towards heavy punch. Marvisto doing a great job so far with the fireball. There we see a block jump in there for Crouch Fierce. Nice. Marvisto doing a great job zoning. He's really doing a great job zoning Urian right now. And this is what he needs because he is down a game.
Yo, that Tatsu connected. He's got corner control against Crouch Fierce. They've got a big mountain to climb. Urian can obviously do it, but they are not winning the fireball war right now against Marvisto.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gonna get that Aegis activation, gets the throw. Here's the bounce. Goes to the light reset. Challenge from Marvisto. Backdashes again, knowing the headbutt was coming, and Marvisto closes the game out.
Yeah, that was a great adjustment there for Marvisto. You see the difference within the first game into this game. Marvisto taking advantage of the movement options of Ryu, backdashing, forward walking, towards heavy punch, taking advantage of just certain spots that he read the first game. So let's see what the adjustment is going to be from Crouch Fierce. Oh, another jump in. I believe he's 80% at this point. There was only one block jump in I've seen so far. Ooh, nice punish there. You will not do that on me. No -4 for you, says Marvisto. Okay. Plasma battle. You love to see plasma battles. I see make fireballs great again in the chat. This one's for you, my friend. Ooh, yeah, you hate to see it. The dash up counter hit.
Jab.
Ooh. All right, crouch fierce went for a mix-up. Back throw into the
Ooh.
corner.
Bust out.
Get off me, says Marvisto. Get off me.
Oh.
Get your filthy paws off me.
Okay, but here comes the mirror. Walks forward, gets the anti-air. Crouch fierce drops the juggle. Yo, the DP, but it's going to trade. And then he just gets him with the coral punch. Walked forward, hit that medium punch. Got him.
You know, that was actually great stuff. Marvisto made a great calculated read there, but Crouch Fierce edging it out, and we're going to see. This is game point here for Crouch Fierce. Big damage here incoming after the whiff heavy DP into a standing reset. Oh, the stun bar is heading up there. Plus frames for days.
Yo, the DP. No knees.
Oh. Cozy for winner, I see you. What do you think? Oh, Marvisto getting in the crouch medium. Elijah Baller, how you doing?
Jumps in, Tatsu's over the orb. Marvisto's not looking too bad right here. Can the backdash again. EX Fireball to go to the orb. Stuffs the headbutt. Activation though. Here comes the mix from Crouch Fierce.
Marvisto defending his honor. This is for all of Ryu's. The Ryu Nation.
Defense.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, his defense was so solid through that whole series, but one bad decision gives Crouch Fierce the opportunity to close it out.
Yeah, that was
over Marvisto.
That was very impressive there for Crouch Fierce at the end. Made sure that his Aegis had every advantage that it could. And unfortunately, Marvisto, he was doing a great job at holding, making sure that he wasn't getting hit, but at the last second, got clipped low into the big damage combo. And Crouch Fierce going to go over Marvisto, which is a great player, and we look forward to seeing him the next time.
Yeah, anytime you see Marvisto on any stream playing any sets, right, it's always rock solid play, and it's always hype, right? They're always getting the good reads, getting the solid play. Sometimes, though, Urian be Urian, and the other player plays better, right? And Crouch Fierce absolutely had the answers.
Yeah.
Put him out there.
Sure. So shout out to Crouch Fierce. Very solid player.
Yeah, super solid player. And I believe either the winner of the online local this week or top 3, definitely. I'd have to go check the brackets again to remember, but definitely a solid player who we should all be keeping our eyes out for.
Yeah. The difference between a lot of other players and players that like Crouch Fierce, that you see that name around the top 3 mark. It's been like for a solid 4 to 6 weeks about now. So Crouch Fierce is really consistent right now. You're starting to see that name in almost every top 3, I believe, except for like NLPC, and that's still like really good. So shout outs to Crouch Fierce for putting in that work on the online circuit. Just want to make sure I give that shout out. And there's definitely a lot of players who have been putting in the work on the online circuit. You know, I might not be on the online circuit, but I'm definitely always watching. Shout outs to Hardman. Shout outs to players like Zero Nero, Moons, the Allied crew. You guys are killing it. So, you know, just want to give a special shout out to the competitors. Make sure that they know that, you know, we're cheering you on.
Absolutely. And speaking of cheering on, there's going to be a sick match coming up right here for everybody. We're going to have Hardman versus Diego V, right?
Ooh, nice.
Diego V, another solid name here out of the East Coast, going up against Hardman, a.k.a. Andala.
Yep, the Long Island crew has set up, they have their own room within the Casa. Landlord Bunch has given them their own room because they're here every week. They've really established themselves as a powerhouse within the Casa structure. And, you know, we saw Marvisto fall to one of the Casa champions, but Diego V's still in it, and he's there to try to collect that rent money from other people, you know what I'm saying? So they can pay their rent for Long Island, you know what I'm saying? So let's see if he does that in the name of Long Island by facing Andala, aka Hardman CFN.
Absolutely. And you got to say, like, at some point when someone's there so much, you just leave the cots out, right? You change the sheets, leave the cots.
Yep. You know, Bunch definitely makes you feel at home too. So, you know, if anyone wants to take residence in the Casa, you know, just hit up Lord Bunch. You know, enter some brackets.
He's got beds
or the commentators. Yeah.
Speaking of which, look at this pressure from Diego V just walking Hardman down. But just like that, though, Hardman out of the corner.
This is I know these two have definitely played a lot. Definitely in Casa, if not also on the online local. Definitely seen this matchup a couple times. but I think Diego V has edged it out. So let's see if Hardman can overcome the the mountain that is Diego V.
Nice, and these anti-air DPs from Diego, they're so solid. And Hardman, like, hitting a lot of really big buttons in neutral. And Diego V, again with the anti-air after the fireball.
Ooh.
Happy to let him do it, right? Just saying, hey,
Yeah.
you go ahead and do that. No juggle,
It's actually really hard to get a jump in on most of the Long Island crew. Marvisto, Diego, Boom, all of them. Like even Ally Joe when he plays Street Fighter 5. It's really hard to jump on them. They're really on point with the anti-airs.
Yep, you got the SF2 fundamentals, right? You throw a fireball, you wait for someone to jump forward, and you DP him out of the air. And Diego V showcasing that force. Yo, the whiff punish. Walking back out of range. We're playing footsies now. Saw Hardman getting a little too aggressive with these no-trills, dashing in on the toss him.
Hardman coming a little too stiff to Diego V right now. Let's see if he definitely loosen it up. Oh, Diego V though taking full advantage of the stiffness that Hardman is presenting. He has to loosen up a little bit. It's very serious games here. Speaking of seriousness, shoutouts to the doctors and Anna, Brad, M in the chat. I see them, commentators that you will be hearing from soon.
Yep.
Giving you a preview there. So press some buttons for them. Great commentators. Make sure you guys check them out on their Twitter, where you guys can see it at the Casa Twitter. But speaking of, let's get back into this game. Hardman going right in on Diego V.
Yeah, really trying to get that corner control, but Diego V just walking forward a little bit. Again, keep your feet on the ground. I've got anti-airs. And with one back throw now, Diego V has the corner. The back dash, but he chases it down. Diego's one touch from stun. Overhead?
Yeah.
No. Back throw again. This should be pretty easy cleanup for Ken.
This is pretty hard for Hardman, no pun intended. Actually, yeah, some pun intended. It's some, just a little. Now we're going in. Diego V at the tournament point here for the game into an advancement into top 8, I believe. Nice jump in. Oh, and he's gonna miss the combo. Is Hardman.
Yo, here we go. The stand fierce buffers from Hardman. Gonna go for the side switch. Yep, Diego blocks it out. Good V reversal. Doesn't want to hold the frames anymore. Yo.
If you believe in Andala, please lift up your hands and give him your based energy. Mr. Madgear, I see you. Lift up your hands and give him some energy. Because he needs it.
Yo, that side switch was actually dirty, but again, Diego's like, I know your tricks.
Yeah.
Okay, but good jump in. This should be dead.
Ooh. Wow, nice. I thought he was actually going to live.
The last hit of the Parabellum. Ooh, crush counter fierces, but out of range to get follow-up. That trade definitely in the favor of Diego because you don't have to deal with any pressure. Cross cuts, don't you jump over me.
Oh, yeah, Diego's just on point. You're not going to get a clean jumping off on Diego V. Or anyone in that Long Island crew, for that matter.
Diego tried to chase down with the anti-air DP, but didn't quite get it. Oh no, bad bust out. Hardman's going to do big damage here.
Big damage right here. Hardman going in. V-trigger still a factor. Nice throw. Still has a V-trigger on deck for the meaty.
No, the punish?
Oh, -4 punish. Diego V telling him, you're not going to get away with that. This ain't right.
Let's go, Diego! Somebody clip that. That was fucking sick. Are you kidding me?
Diego V establishing why the Long Island crew has free residence in the Casa, establishing dominance from Diego V. Nice job.
It's go time.
Yeah, Mr. Magyar in the chat. OMG. I feel you. That was genius.
Yeah,
Foot to
please
face.
clip that.
Roundhouse Tatsu. Let's go.
Actually,
I'm gonna skate forward. Gotta watch my feet.
Yeah, actually, shout outs to the we have the Wonder Twins here, Dan Kravai and Emmy as well. We definitely got the clip for you. It's definitely gonna be on twitter.com/Casa. So if you guys want to see it, go ahead over to our Casa Twitter, and we'll definitely have it up there for you. Shout outs to Diego V and Hardman once again for entering the brackets really consistently. Hardman, Andala, as I know him, an ever-improving player, and we look forward to seeing him in the next step.
Absolutely. And they're still in. This was winners. So that match actually rounded out what's going to be winners top 8, right? So on the top half, we've got Flux Waves versus Moons. That match is going to be sick. On the other side of winners top 8, we're going to have Hermes Venatori, the Kage/Kami out of DR going up against Diego V. That match that match is also going to be sick. And then we're going down into losers where we've got a few more matches to go to get to top 8, right? So we still have Bushin Master RD versus Balrog's Panties. Mad Beer's got to play Verse 130. Winner of that's going to play Azure Flame. Adnan playing Kaki Shadinkle. Winner of that's going to play Hardman, who we just saw. Sheldon is playing Crouch Fierce. And the winner of that is going to go up against SF5 DDM. So we are going to get Bushin Master RD versus Balrog's Panties for everybody right now. Can't wait to see that match. It's going to be sick.
Balrog's Panties coming back to the stream like he never left.
They don't go away, right? You thought you took them out, threw them in the trash, got them out of the house. You're cleaning the room 2 weeks later, they're under the bed. Take the bed apart, throw them away again. 2 weeks later, they're under the mattress this time. They are just always in your business. And let's see if Bushin Master can finally do the cleaning and get them out of the bracket, or if Balrog's Panties are going to reign supreme over the top of Bushin Master RD.
I like that sentiment. This is very serious times here at the Casa Weekly. We do have that match arena once again, where you could add on to the prize pool as these players duke it out to see who is the best this week. And they're also fighting for those match arena bucks, where you can add using the code Casa SFV 29. You could add 50 cents into the prize pool there. And as well hit up the sponsor quest.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I always say, you want to fight capitalism, do it the best way I know how. Hit those sponsor quests, make them give money to your favorite Street Fighter players. All right, we are going to see Zeku versus Rog.
Yeah, I was about to say, Bushin Master better play some Bushin. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Better play some, yeah. And Zeku definitely, I think, a very solid character. Character I play on the side as well, along with Boxer. Boxer has been my main, but Zeku's a character I just believe in.
He's a dope character.
I think this character is very strong and has a lot when it comes to the matchup on Balrog as well. I believe that this matchup is very volatile for Boxer because at any time something like that can happen. Where Balrog's Panties just looks like she's been put away in the laundry for a long time for having a deep stench.
Yeah, the good news is, though, after that round, they're not going to have a stench because that was a wash, right?
Yeah.
And I think Balrog's Panties needs to stop teching because that roundhouse was catching him on tech a lot.
For sure. And this is something that Zeku definitely takes advantage of on Balrog because, nice throw there from Balrog's Panties. But Zeku has a mean throw situation, Kyra throw. And, nice dash punch there. Nice blocks there, blocking the EX Bushin flip. And he's going into the corner. Balrog's Panties has an advantageous spot right now, but he got swept into crush counter. Oh, that is rough. Drops the combo.
Goes for the throw reset, but he tags.
I'm not sure if I agree with going there, Balrog's Panties, with the dash punch conversion. This is nice. Checks the dash. Balrog's Panties going up 1-1. 0 games taken. Casa Weekly loser side. Before top 8. Press some buttons, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, yeah, you won't dash. No, get that dash. You ain't getting that, says Balrog's Panties.
You can't neutral dash. Ferret, right?
Milo.
You gotta be careful. Neutral jump, don't neutral dash.
Yeah.
Keep your feet on the ground when the ferret's coming, because it'll get you out the air.
And there we see the appearance of Milo the dog doing work for Bushin Master. Nice block on the overhead. That's mad frames.
Okay, back throw. Gonna send out ferret again. Here we go. Good text. Gets him with the stand light kick buffer. Yo, the throw to close it out.
Milo.
Master keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, nice. Bushin Master. Lots of great options there in terms of offense against Balrog's Panties. Balrog's Panties needs to kind of get in a little bit more. I know it can be hard, especially when you have a caliber player like Bushin Master. But when you
Right.
play Balrog against Zeku, you kind of have to make these uh, um, reads to get in. You know what I mean? Use the EX dash punch plus unblock plus one, uh, inch your way in, and you have to damage Zeku because Zeku can just get away with a lot on Balrog or Boxer.
I like to use a tap though from Balrog's panties to get past the
Yeah,
grams.
yeah, can get definitely get
Smart
past
stuff.
grams that way. Nice check there on the
Ooh.
Busha flip. Oh,
No, but the combo not big enough. You gotta punish those
yeah,
DVs.
yeah, it has to be big, has to, especially on this caliber of player.
Oh, no,
Okay,
there's
going
the
to a
mix.
setup.
Oh.
Ooh, yep,
Yeah, I got
left,
hit.
right, left. Bushin master, showing why he's a master.
Wow, just dashing in raw though. 2 taps from Balrog's panties. They
Oos,
know.
oos, oos,
The cross.
big damage into a setup, plus tech, and he got hit, and the back throw does mad damage. Why does that back throw do mad damage? Oh no, you tell me please.
Oh my goodness,
Oh
Bushin
my
Master
God.
had the rhythm figured out. They were doing their samba, man. They were in and out, in and out. And just like that, 2-0 over Balrog's panties. That thing's off to the cleaners. They're going to come back fresh next weekend. We'll see
Fresh
how
and
they do.
smelling right. But shout outs to Balrog's panties. Definitely seeing a lot that I like. Definitely, I could see room for improvement. Balrog's panties, if you want to play sometime. I really care for my Balrog boxer brethren, and as well as my G brethren. So, definitely looking forward to seeing Balrog's panties enter the Casa once again. That's such a great sentence, huh?
It's
Right?
a great sentence. Like, I'm trying to be professional and like not giggle like a little kid, but like,
Yeah.
it's a great sentence. And only in the world of online competitive gaming will you get to say things like that, right?
Yeah, imagine being a bracket runner. You're like, oh, Balrog's panties as I entered my bracket. Like,
Hmm.
it's funny.
Oh, they're on the same side of the bracket as Musty Diapers. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. So we are gonna have Mr. Madgear versus Verse 130 coming up next.
Oh, okay,
Verse
Mad Gear's in the
the,
bracket. Okay.
Yeah, Madgear's playing that wily Abigail
Abigail.
player. Yeah, bringing the vroom vroom.
I, hmm, to me, watching Matt, I have seen Mr. Mad Gear play. I don't think he's wild. I think he has a lot of unorthodox options that he presents, but I really don't think that he's wild. I think that he's pretty. He uses his resources pretty well. I actually like the way he plays Abigail. I think that it is one of the many styles that people should be playing Abigail like. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. I actually didn't know that Mr. Madgear was in the bracket, but this is going to be interesting because he's going up against Verse. Verse coming off that big win against Marvisto in the winner's side, going from Claw to that Colleen. So we're going to see what character choice he's going to make here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Claw.
Claw versus Abigail could be volatile. It's a really weird matchup. The safe bet here would be Seth or Colleen, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there because this isn't a standard grappler, right? It's not like you're playing against a Zangief. You're not just pushing them out and then they're trying to get in an SPDU. If you're trying to push them out at the wrong ranges, Abigail's got big crush counter buttons that are going to let them bypass that real quick.
Yep. And
I do
Colleen
want to
definitely
clarify.
has. Yep, go ahead.
I said I don't think Madgear's a wild player. I think they're a wild.
Oh no, yeah.
But no, he is a really solid
for sure.
Abigail. But yeah, he's
for sure.
He's dope.
You know, to me, the thing is that I personally feel like most Abigails play wild. You know what I mean? Like, so if I see Abigail, I'm like, bro, you a gorilla. But I have seen Mad Gears play around. I do like what I see, and I've been looking forward to seeing it live. You know, hopefully I get to do it on offline time soon as well.
Absolutely. So far, though, lots of patience out of Mad Gear. Just get some anti-airs, poking with some normals. Here's the gravity check, dropping Verse. Wow, the challenge. Verse saying that's not plus. You got Tex here. Goes for the command grab, but out of range, it looks like.
Interesting that he brought V-Skill to Verse. It's actually a V-Skill that can be pretty good when you're locking down your opponent, but I would have expected the V-Skill 1 here. Verse already going for the cross-up, mix-up, and into a stun situation.
Yo, why would I
Oh,
get mixed when I could just do that?
yep,
Let's go,
yep.
Mad Gear.
We don't need an EXDP. We need an EX
Yeah.
run. That will be
Where,
our get out of jail free
where,
card.
where we're going, there are no shimmies.
Yep,
Hit with
exactly.
that big fierce. Yeah, I actually agree with you on the verse choice. I thought we'd see that V skill one, right? So they could use that to get through the big normals of Abigail. And that's a really easy way to just kind of counter poke through when you see those slower big buttons come out like the fierce.
Oh, feels bad getting hit by that because that's actually a B and B choline thing. If you block it, it leads to an advantageous situation for her. But first, taking advantage right now, doing a really excellent job at having Mad Gear guess on wake up there. But now we're going back mid screen.
Yeah, now just like that, Mad Gear is about to
Ouch.
stun. There's the
Ouch.
command grab.
Wow,
This
that's
is a
it.
dead Colleen.
That's it. Wow. And just like that, when we thought it was looking so grim, Abigail showing that damage, showing that fair and balanced nature that Abigails are so used to doing, and taking the game.
Yep. Mr. Mad Gear is ready with the big brooms, and they're up game one. What do you think? All right, so you're verse, right?
Mhm.
What are your adaptations here
Round
to
one.
deal with this Abigail?
Fight.
I think he needs to do a little bit more throw pressure for sure.
Okay.
Definitely has to make use of the counters, but has to use a little bit more delayed jump on defense and on offense, a little bit more throws. You definitely want to get those counter hits there, just like that. You want to get Mr. Mad Gear to start teching, because that's where Colleen's going to get big damage on this character, this big beluga of a character.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, I like that command grab though. Goes for the overhead and it gets interrupted though. Now Mad Gear's activated, trying to bait something.
Nice.
Challenge.
This is
should
big
be dead.
damage. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, he has to spend it. Tries to do the grab. Yep. Nice. Nice. Verse has been adjusting really well. Every time he's lost the first game, he's actually adjusted really well. And that was another great adjustment there. Nice counter there from Verse.
Okay, we got counter hit combo.
Nice. See,
Yeah,
this
Mad
is
Gear.
why I mentioned the throws from Verse
Yep.
he needs to do more of, because when Abigail starts teching, you're gonna see Colleen just cash out on so much big damage, just like this cross-up situation here into a plus situation there for Verse.
Wow, you can't
Nice
even jump
anti-air.
out because that stand fierce.
Yep.
He's gonna come forward. Okay. Then now look at that. Doesn't want to push a button. Gets command grabbed.
Yep.
Now the
Nice.
activation for Mad Gear. Gravity still works. Wow.
Okay.
Setup.
And that's what I mean about the delayed jump on the defense. Verse definitely getting caught there, because that is a guess when Abigail does that. That is a really strong guess. Ouch.
Yeah. And this time tried to jump out and got hit with a big fist. And
Yeah.
Mr. Mad Gear is on set point now.
For sure. So Mad Gear, Mr. Mad Gear, sorry, mixing up the options really well, keeping him guessing, giving him a Russian roulette's
Yep.
worth of options.
Yeah, and you've got if you're constantly guessing, right, you're not going to be right 100% of the time. And Mad Gear's doing a great job keeping it like that. Oh, he tries to parry.
Yeah.
But the
See, that's
patience
the thing.
coming in from Verse.
A lot of inexperienced players, they hear the term like, "Oh, you're keeping me guessing," or "You're random," and they take offense to it. But actually, like, most professional or high level players don't take it as
Right.
a negative. They take it as a positive, because it actually is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to open people up. So if you have that randomness or that wildness to you, you're actually doing a great job just opening people up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I would much rather have some. Oh, the empty jump low. I would much rather have someone tell me that I'm keeping them guessing than have them tell me I'm predictable.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, jumping punch. This should be dead. V skill.
Ow, that's dead.
Yep.
Ouch. Look at that. Mr. Mad Gear taking it over Verse. Verse doing a great job this tournament. Verse has nothing to be ashamed of. There's definitely some improvements in that game that Verse can see at Casa /YouTube. But for sure, did a great job. And I'm just looking forward to the adjustments for the next time for Verse. But shout outs to Mr. Mad Gear.
Yeah, absolutely. Mad Gear looking mad strong. As always, right? Honestly, I think that match could have gone either way. Looks like we're going to have another game here because the winner of this is going to play Azure Flame. So we're going to wait for Azure Flame to hop up in the lobby here, and we'll probably get Mad Gear back up in here. And then, looks like we're going to have ourselves a little baby bit of a calm switch. KO and I are going to head to the spectator seats. Going to grab
Yes,
some
we-
beers.
as we should, because I'm telling you right now, the heat that you're gonna hear from the doctors and from Brad M is just gonna soothe your ears, and it's gonna make all those leftover turkey bones, all those leftover mashed potatoes and tomatoes feel so good. We're looking forward to hearing them soothing our
Yeah.
ears in the
Yeah,
stream.
there's no such thing as a bad day when you've got Mad Gear and Brad, or not Mad Gear. My goodness, the Doctor is in, and it's Brad M
Hey,
on the mic, and
Mad
Mad Gear in the
Gear
lobby,
leaves a
right?
lasting impression with that gameplay. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
absolutely.
Before we get out here, shout out to the chat. I see you, Neo Cable. Shout out to you,
Oh
Buship
yeah.
Master. Shout out to you in the chat, Naizeku. Looking forward to playing you at some point. Que lo que, dímelo. That Vip. Oh, Abigail's annoying. Hell yeah, Abigail's annoying. But Mr. Mad Gear kind of nice. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Mayor 00PSN. I see you. Yeah,
Everybody cheering for
shout
Mad Gear.
outs to everyone in the chat. If you guys
Oh
want to
yeah.
make your presence felt, please press some buttons. I love everyone here. You know, just want to spread that positivity. So, want to make sure you guys get your shout outs in.
Yep, absolutely. And thanks for letting us be here, talk some fighting games. You know, giving us somewhere to yell into the internet. It's always much nicer to scream at the internet when you know there's at least 5 people listening. So appreciate you all being here. Based on
For
the
sure.
chat numbers, there's way more than 5, but you know, you take my meaning. And
For
here
sure.
goes Azure Flame rocking the gill out of the ice box against Mad Gear, who we just saw.
Yeah.
And look at
So
that, jumping
Azure
back
Flame,
already, not getting gravity checked.
I've been playing Azure Flame, I believe, since season 3 on the rank circuit. He has been primarily a boxer player, but I have been seeing that he's been bringing out the Gil since Gil came out. I'm not too familiar with the Gil, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. Casa, obviously not a stranger to Gil gameplay, as we do have a
Right.
Gil Casa champion in Profit.
Prophet's gill is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, but look at this walk forward pressure. Mad Gear looking really comfortable. And I've already seen some great jump-ins from Mad Gear, going over some of this fireball pressure, especially the slower stuff. Using that back fierce to get through that one, and then the down light to close out the round. Mad Gear looks pretty comfortable against Gil right now. Not looking too
Yeah,
scared.
for sure, for sure. And it's
Ooh.
definitely Gil running this gameplay of fireballs is actually not the best strategy to take against Abigail, believe it or not. Abigail actually has a lot of options to go over these fireballs, so I hope that Azure Flame adjusts.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I like that stand strong interrupt though, and then gets the shoulder. Gonna come in with some meaties here. Now Mad Gear's got a block.
Nice.
Activation, auto shimmy with the knees. Okay, break the
Nice.
celery. Yo, he
Look
just
at
wakes
that.
up with the armor. You'd love to see it. Activation.
Ooh.
Yo, he gets the dash up with the back fierce. One more touch
Wow.
will do it for Mad Gear, but Azure Flame's in a good spot. But he just charges through the ice
Wow.
spikes.
How many hits did he take? Who knows and who cares, because the W screen is there for Mr. Mad Gear.
Yep.
I hate
That
saying
has
that too, because
so
I
much
lose like
armor.
that all the time too.
Yep.
But it's
Yeah,
true, right?
Yeah, they're just hitting you with all that armor. All
Okay.
99 frames of armor, as long as their life
Yeah.
can take it.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, I think the adjustment here for Azure Flame is to go for Rog, because I actually don't like the way that he's necessarily playing Gale. I hope he doesn't take it the wrong way. This is just my observation uh, um, from playing this game. However, sure, many times I have. I don't like the approach that he did with Gil versus Mr. Mad Gear. I think if he took the same idea, the same concept that he was trying that first game, and applied it with Boxer, I think he'll do pretty well. So let's see what the options here. Let's see what he picks out here. And the Boxer busts out here. Now, this is a character I'm familiar with him. I've played the mirror with him many times. I know that he actually can bring back this 2-0 here. So we're going to see it here at the Casa. Another week 34. Can Azure Flame overcome the mountain that is Mr. Mad Gear, leading up to this top 8? Okay. Yo, shout outs to the costumes as well. I like the Abigail costume. I see the pink pants with the tiny hat. Shout outs to Lil B. And and we see Balrog there with the nice suit.
Dude, I love the texture on those gloves too. Got the scales going. It almost looks like some of those fancy custom ball tops. But now, wow, the whiff punish of Azure Flame right there. Okay, but good challenge. Got the dome.
Ooh, look at that. Once again, you are going for a ride. It's time to go, Abigail. Now,
Oh
where's the
no, he missed
mix?
time to throw.
I really hate to see it. Really
Okay,
hate
but
to
I
see
get
it.
armor.
Ooh, nice.
The throw to
Oh,
deal with the EX
nice.
run. I
See?
love that from Azure
So,
Flame.
just like he was playing with Gil, like I said, if he just applies that and turns it into Boxer, we see a lot more aggression as well, which Boxer can kind of bring out. But the same applies, right? When it comes to Gil, he's the way he's using Fireball is the way he's using Dash Punch now, and we're starting to see that it's hitting a lot more.
Ooh, there with the jump light. Jumping around.
Nice blocks. Oh, he tried to react to the jump. That's actually a pretty hard spot to react to when it comes to Abigail because of the jump arc. Ooh, this is big damage. Bad Gear at a very comfortable spot here. Nice bust out with the 3-frame. Oh, why'd you overhead?
It's tough, right? It worked the first time.
Yeah.
It's not going to work twice. Mad Gear was looking for it. Okay, viewer versus doesn't want to hold this.
Anyone who knows my Balrog playstyle, you'll definitely be hearing that a lot from both sides. Why'd you overhead there? So I could feel that. You know what I'm saying? I could feel that.
And like, if you're thinking about the meta, right? There's a high chance that Azure Flame's like, okay, he's gonna be looking for it. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it, but then he's gonna be like, he knows that I know that, right? So we tried to get one layer deeper, and Mad Gear was like, actually, no, I'm just gonna watch him react this time. So
nice. Yep. And Azure Flame doing the right thing, which is trying to get some V meter in there. So he spent the 2 bars so you can get the corner carry plus V meter. Nice backdash. We're going back into the corner, dude. Let's go.
no reversals.
Oh, look at this. Just like Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 23. Or not 23, WrestleMania 3. I don't even know. I don't know my wrestling lore. I've just been watching a lot of wrestling documentaries. It's been really interesting.
Ooh. Yo, he's gonna anti-air with that, but no, he doesn't get the juggle. Oh.
Hello? Oh my god.
Oh, like, I'm happy for Azure Flame, but I feel for Mad Gear on that one because they had the reaction with the charge down fierce. They had the juggle, but Balrog was flying too high.
Yeah, Balrog was just flying. Just like Andre the Giant with Hulk Hogan slam. I think that's how the lore goes. Not sure. What you gonna do, brother, when Abigail runs wild on you? I don't know. You know?
I don't know what you're gonna do. To be honest, I usually just panic. I just panic. Okay, low forwards. I love the use of these rush punches though. Well spaced. Just try to push Mad Gear back.
Look at this dash punch. I like it. This is what he needs. He wants more dash punch. He wants to be in that range. Nice. Makes him stagger.
No overhead this time. Goes low.
Balrog. This is where Balrog shines here in this matchup. This is where Balrog shines. Oh, and that's not where he does. That's not it.
Okay, but they're back to the neutral.
Yeah. Oh. Balrog wants Abigail towards that corner. It's very important. Oh, challenges. There are a lot of challenges from both players. Lots of unorthodox options. It is working, however. Mad Gear almost at V-trigger.
Watch out. Activate.
Ooh, ooh. Nice. Big damage. Oh.
Oh, that tech was so clutch. Oh, Mad Gear. Wow. He pokes out and gets it.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, Mad Gear doing a great job at challenging. I don't know what the thought process there behind that challenge, but it was the right one because Azure Flame was also challenging. He was pressing buttons at a non-combo situation.
Yep. Yeah, not sure. Maybe just looking for that delayed button instead of delayed tech, but it seemed to be working. But now Mad Gear's got the corner, but Azure Flame using that roundhouse, the crush counter, the shimei.
Nice. Nice throw, nice reset.
I love that delay
throw. 3? You got 2 jabs in there? Nice. It's a sign of a good bar.
The dome this time, you're stunned.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
Azure Flame telling Mr. Mad Gear, you need to go night-night.
No, I love it. I love that as soon as Azure Flame went to the boxer pick, things really picked up for him, right? No one likes watching it too well. Everyone wants to see, at least I do, down to the wire, last hit rounds, every time. That's what we're here for at Casa. Yo, the dash up, good tech.
Dash up. Actually, the X was negative there, but I respect it. Oh, the low, no, the armor. This is a bad spot here for Azure Flame, being Balrog. Nice medium there.
Okay, goes low, gets him trying to block the overhead. Then he gets the dome this time. The mixes are starting
Yep.
to connect.
Exactly.
Gets him low.
Boom. Bring him there. Bring him in the corner. Nice. Hits low. The stun there.
No, he doesn't
Does
get the
he have the
combo.
damage? Oh, no. Oh, Azure Flame bringing it back from the brink of death. Konbanwa says Azure Flame to Mr. Mad Gear because he is going good night. And Azure Flame advancing onto the top 8 here at the Casa Weekly.
Dang, that was some street fighting. That was some fighting in them streets.
For real. That was a fantastic match. Shout out to Azure Flames. That definitely was an uphill battle. It definitely didn't seem like it was going his way at the first 2 games, but we saw the adjustments were there with the boxer. The boxer play was there. There's definitely some spots where he's going to look back on. He's going to be like, okay, I know I can do better here. But the adjustments were there. I think he actually played that really well. And shout outs to Azure Flames taking over Mr. Madgear.
Yeah. And that's going to lock it in for the full top 8 of this bracket here at Casa, week 34, I think?
Yes.
34? Yeah.
Week 34.
So, in winners, Flux Waves versus Moons. On the other side of winners, you're going to have Hermes Venatori versus Diego V. And then in losers, we're going to have SF5 DDM versus Hardman and Azure Flame versus Bushin Master Artie. That is an incredible top 8 lineup, KO. That is rock solid.
And it's headlined by the commentators Brad M and Doctor is in,
Right.
which they are coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all so much for tuning in to the Casa Weekly. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. Seriously, please give yourselves a hug or a round of applause, whatever you want to do on your internet chairs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to twitch.tv/DamnDom for Casa content, for any other content you want to see. We really appreciate all of you. And on behalf of the Casa family, we really want to hope that you all have a blessed week, blessed holidays, and we're looking forward to seeing you all next Friday. Tom, any lasting words for everybody?
Nah, thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me be here. Thanks for the incredible sets, KO. It was awesome commentating with you for the first time. Hope we get to do it again. And,
for sure.
Hope you all stay safe.
You already know. I appreciate it. Once again, my name is KO the Poor, where you can follow me at twitter.com/KO the Poor1. Where can they follow you as well, Tom?
It's just at Thomas Swinkley on Twitter. I'm a simple man that can't remember much, so I want to make sure I keep everything unified. So yeah, you can definitely find me. And then, of course, I'm generally on the online local on Mondays, so I'm sure you'll hear me there too.
For sure, I'll be in Twitch chat there this Monday. Yo, shout outs to my man Damn and Dom. Please check out his channel. Please give it a follow. Please like the content. He has more content on his Twitter where you guys can see. He actually makes fire beats. So if anyone wants to hear some of that, please check that out. And yo, once again, we are out. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all next time. Tom, it was great. It was a pleasure.
It was a blast, man. See ya.
1.